According to Google, in 2024, about 14% of employed adults in the United States, or around 22 million people, work remotely full-time. This is about 1 in 4 employees. I also think that number is gradually increasing every year, so here's a video just on how I increase productivity and efficiency for both work and play. Let's get it. It's 2025 and I told myself I need a system because right now this is just pure chaos. I have so much empty boxes, unopened boxes, and boxes I don't even remember having or even receiving. They're just laying here taking up real estate, and worst of all, it's an eyesore. Every workday, I probably spend about 12 to 15 hours in this room, and this is my office. It's supposed to be my sanctuary, my home court, but right now, it's a disappointment. First things first, I have to do something about all these boxes. But John, don't you have a walk-in closet? It's arguably worse than here. In fact, one of these days, I have to empty out this room and really filter out what I need and don't need. Or I can just do giveaways. Nah, you guys don't need that. Unless... Funny enough, my garage looks the exact same thing. So I took a trip to Costco and got some metal shelves. One for my garage, which you'll probably never see in your life, and one for my office so I can start having an inbound-outbound system. And it was quite easy to set up. However, I have no secure way of fastening the metal beams, so the next best thing was to use this 10-pound dumbbell as a rubber mallet. I have to use enough force to secure the beams. So while keeping them secure, I'm not denting or damaging the support beams. And we're done. Top shelf, I'm honestly just using for quick storage. Second row, easy peripheral access and PC parts I'm currently working on. The third row is empty for now, but we can fill it with the inbound projects I need to start working on. The fourth row, miscellaneous stuff, and the bottom row is just the 2 extra PCs I need to salvage, eventually. It's honestly the foundation to keep these shelves grounded, since these 2 PCs are quite heavy. But more importantly, the boxes and the pathway to my office, it's clear. It's so much cleaner, and everything is cleared underneath my workshop desk. And I feel so much better knowing that everything is a lot more organized and everything's just out of sight, out of mind. Everything is accessible and, more importantly, not on the floor. I love this new addition to my home office. All right, now that we have the organization done and workflow has increased thanks to these shelves, let's move on to the second best way to increase this work from home productivity and efficiency by maximizing the usage of mounts. So right now, we have a Varipole that's holding up my key light and a C-stand on the right side holding up my filler light, 2 monitor arm mounts, and an Elgato multi-arm mount to hold up my quick release system for my camera. And everything works, but there's always room for improvement. In fact, I want to add another monitor because I need it for work and I low-key missed a vertical monitor on the right side. So we got a new mount from Amazon. And this mount holds 2 monitors and it allows me to stack 1 monitor on top of my main one. And my goal here is to maximize the workflow by adding a 3rd display, because why not? And for those of you who don't know, I actually don't do content creating full-time yet. I'm an insurance broker and a real estate investor. This added monitor will help me with my full-time job so much in the long run. Now with some trial and error, we finally got to the right position of the monitor mounts. Also, I fixed the Elgato multi-mount for the most optimal angle because again, we're getting this view. We're getting the most aesthetically pleasing talking headshot, as you can see. And before I give you my last recommendation on increasing productivity and efficiency, I would like to thank ASUS for sponsoring this video. They sent over the ASUS AirVision M1 smart glasses for review, and I want to share my honest thoughts with all of you. First of all, is it a tech trend that all these huge companies are now making wearable smart tech? We have smartwatches now, and I strictly use those for just tracking calories and my steps per day, but now we have these smart glasses that are meant to, I guess, make our daily lives easier. But my main question here is, how viable is it for our daily use? Let's find out. Personally, I was going to make a video titled 24 hours wearing the ASUS AirVision M1 smart glasses, only to find out these are not the smart glasses you're thinking of. I thought they were like the Apple Vision Pros, where you could boot it up and just go about your day. But no, these AirVision M1 smart glasses need a device to connect to, such as like an ROG Ally or a laptop. So now that we got that squared away, here's a diagram of the hardware specs. And the specs I do want to highlight are the micro OLED display with a 1080p resolution for each eye. That's pretty OP. It connects to your device utilizing a USB-C cable, and the glasses weigh about 0.08 kilograms or 0.19 pounds, depending where you're from. The accessories it comes with are the carrying case, USB-C cable, cleaning cloth, prescription lens, light shield, and nose pads. And yes, you can wear these with your glasses, just an FYI. I wanted to test its capabilities to see for myself would I actually use these glasses. So I brought them to CES. And when I was in my hotel room, there was one feature that I used quite often. It was a multi-screen function that really boosted the productivity. On my laptop, I only have one screen. When I wear these glasses, it expands to multiple screens in front of me. allowing me to scrub footage, organize files, edit, etc. I can definitely see myself using this during my travels because I'm obviously not going to bring portable monitors with me. I'd much rather bring these AirVision M1 smart glasses because that's what appeals to me in this scenario. Now, there are many other functions these smart glasses have, like the immersive gaming. For example, let's say you have an ROG Ally and you just want to kick back on your couch. You can be fully immersed doing so when you pair these two together. And another function would be having your own private cinema. And the private cinema experience allows you to be fully immersed as well in your movie. There's built-in speakers strategically placed on these. Potentially, I do see a market for this. For example, if I have a very limited space in my home office and there's absolutely no room for new devices or peripherals like adding a physical monitor, these glasses serve as a viable alternative. A student working in a library, or you want to work at your local coffee shop, looking for inspiration. Endless scenarios where this multifunction screen can be maximized. There's definitely an opportunity here. Now, my final thoughts about these glasses. For $699, you are potentially bringing your multi-screen setup anywhere you go. And along with that are the many different amenities that may entice you. But for that price, I do understand the wants and needs. This is sufficient enough as a substitute that still allows you to increase workflow, productivity, and efficiency, which is honestly the theme of my video, right? So it pays for itself if it's implemented in your daily usage. In my case, I'm bringing this along with me during my travels. It's like bringing my 3 monitors with me in this small device. For more information, check the link in bio, and thank you again to ASUS for sending these out for review. I'm not that huge into the smart wearable tech, but just know, in my private room, during my travels, I'll be wearing this for work. Thank you again. Now, on to the last recommendation. To increase productivity and efficiency is cleanliness. This might be a placebo or whatever you call it, but I think I work a lot better in a clean environment. I hate seeing all these wires running wild in my peripherals, and honestly, it bothers me. So we're taking the extra steps to clean this all up, hide the cables the best we can, and make it look as clean as possible. So in doing so, that makes me excited to use my setup every single day. And I want to be proud to use this setup, right? 12 to 15 hours every single day. It's got to be good setup. And to achieve this, we're utilizing under the desk raceways, cable clips, and zip ties. And as you can see here, I'm tucking away all the cables the best I can. And if this step is done correctly, you should have something that looks like this. It actually looks ugly now because you're looking at it from the bottom, but when I stand up at a normal view, we see a huge improvement in tidiness, cleanliness, and organization. I am pleased to say that I'm excited to work on my next project with this setup. So again, my final recommendation, take that extra step to be proud of your work from home desk. Clean it, show a little TLC, because if this is your moneymaker, your sanctuary, I would advise to keep it clean because the feeling I'm getting right now motivates me to continue to work. And speaking of motivation, I hope this video motivates you to implement these recommendations to your setup. And the goal is to work smarter, not harder, right? I mean, you can work hard, but the smarter way that increases productivity and efficiency will always, always, always be the best way. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification for similar videos like this, and I appreciate all of you. My dream is to become a full-time content creator, so let's keep producing more videos. Thank you for watching. All right, see ya.